About a year ago, I did a podcast with someone who got his Canadian PR just in 6 months after finishing school. No LMIA, no complicated immigration mess. The question is how? The answer is simple skill trade. He studied welding, got a solid job, and everything moved fast from there. Simple, clean, straight to the point. Since then, I've been getting all kinds of comment under the video. Students, parents, people stressing out about their immigration. Just yesterday, I got one from a father asking me if I send my son to Canada right after high school and he studied a skill trade like welding or electrical, will he be able to get a PR? Will he survive financially? Is this a real path or is it something people just say on the internet? And you know what? That hits me because it's a good question, a real question. And the sad part is, a lot of people have no idea what the actual answer is. So that's why I'm making this video to talk about what actually happened when someone choose a skill trade in Canada, especially for an immigration point of view. No hype, no marketing, just fact. Real life situation and things I wish more people know. Let's start here. Yes, it is possible to come to Canada right after high school, study a skill trade, and get a permanent residency. In fact, in some cases, it is faster and more reliable than going to a university route. But most people don't know this. And here's why. We've all been raised to think that real success only comes through a university degree. That if your kid become a plumber, something went wrong. But that's not just true, especially in Canada. Here's what people forgot. Canada needs skilled workers. We are not talking about a trend, we are talking about a national shortage. The government says hundreds of thousands of skilled workers are set out to retire by the end of this decade, and there aren't enough people to replace them. That means more job opportunities, high wages, faster immigration processing, especially if you are in a right trade and in a right province. Yes, in Canada, province does matter. Now, let's talk about immigration. If someone came to Canada as an international student, studied a skill trade at a public school, says a 2 year welding, electrical, or HVAC program, they got a post grad work permit after they graduated. That permit can be up to 3 years long. And during this time, if they find a full time job in a trade, they can apply for PIAC under programs like Provincial Nominee Program PNPs, Canadian Experience Class, and in many provinces, the skilled trade immigration stream that does not even need an LMIA. I have seen it happen. I have spoken to people it happened to. It's real, it works, and it's not a loophole, it's a part of a system. Now, here's the crazy part. Even with all these opportunities, a lot of students still avoid trades. Why? Because of stigma, because of families told them trades are dirty work, because their friends said it's a downgrade, because they never saw anyone around them do it successfully. Meanwhile, they are working minimum wage survival jobs in retail or food service. Their work permits are expired and PR feels impossible. And no one told them that there's a way out, the fastest path to stability, right in front of them the whole time. So let me break this down simply. Especially if you are a parent watching this or a student thinking about coming to Canada, studying skill trade is not just about getting a job, it's a pathway. It can give you a real, stable income even while you're under training, a job that actually in demand, a better chance at permanent residency and respect, not from others, but from yourself for building something real. And yes, people in trades are doing very well in Canada. Plumbers, electricians, welder, refrigeration technicians, these all are not a low end jobs. These are careers that can pay you 60,000 to 120,000 and more once you're experienced. Some starts making $30 an hour right out of the school. And unlikely many office jobs, these cannot be outsourced or replaced by AI. So if you're wondering whether it's worth it, whether your child should go into a trade, or whether you as a student should choose this path instead of chasing something vague like business just to keep options open. Then I say this: don't follow what looks safe, follow what's in demand. And in Canada, skilled trades are in demand more than ever. Now, listen, this isn't for everyone, but for the right people, this path can change everything. Financially, yes. Immigration wise, definitely. And mentally, because it gives you direction, control, and purpose. So, no, you don't need LMIA. You don't need 5 years of experience. You just need a right plan and to be willing to look beyond the usual. I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm just here to show what's real because someone need to say it. If this help even a little, I hope you share it with someone who's confused, stressed, or just trying to figure out what to do next. Sometimes all people need is one good piece of information from someone they trust at a right time. And if this video was that for you, then it was worth making. Thanks for watching and take care of yourself.